Mr. Lucky in for the evening. Now I'll remove this. Hi. Yeah, you're stuck in for the night. Let me get your food. I'm mop my floor tomorrow. All right. Hold on. Lucky's food is over here. Hi. Yes, you need your food? Mama's gonna cook my food, but you need yours too? All right, the animals want their food first. They said, give me mine first. Give me mine first. I'm really hungry. Hi, Jamie. How are you doing? And hi, kiddo. How are you doing? Up, up. There you go. No. Yes. Yes. You don't do dances like Stratty does. When Stratty's happy for his food, he does his little paw dance. He does this with his paws. Lucky used to do it a little bit when he was a baby, but he's kind of stopped doing it. If I get him really excited, sometimes he will, but I don't like to do that to him because I have to get him more and more anxious for his food by not giving it to him. And then I feel bad. He's like, just give it to me now. Yeah, one high is okay, kiddo. Ugh. The kind that I usually make is a pepper, onion, and mushroom topping. Oh. So I kind of made the sauce while you guys were in the shower. I didn't really have enough, so I just cooked down some more tomatoes. I put it on my mom's stove so she could watch it. I just set up all the tomatoes and stuff and put it on my mom's stove so she could make sure it didn't burn while I was in the shower. Thank you, sweetie. Just try not to repeat anymore, okay? I know your highs, it's like a weird way you say hi, but try not to repeat. You forgot to buy your pepperoni for pizza? Have you been making them regularly now? Has it become part of your like weekly rotation? I love making the pizza. Kiddo's the one who actually reminded me. She's like, you haven't made pizza in a while. She asked me if I would do a pizza stream, so I'm like, you know what? I do have most of the ingredients already. So I was like, all I had to get was the toppings, like my mushrooms and onion. Those are the only things I don't grow in my garden. Here, let me, I need to go grab the blender. I need both hands for the blender. I just need the blender because I like to, I don't like the sauce when it's chunky. I'm very picky about textures in food. I'll eat just about anything, but textures get to me, and that's kind of why I learned to cook on my own anyways. So I could make things exactly how I want it. Because I'm picky about things. No, it shouldn't go off because I'm only using the oven, but I will shut the door anyway. Well, I have to stir fry the toppings, but it doesn't usually go off when I'm stir frying, but I will shut the door anyway. Thanks for the reminder. Just in case. It doesn't usually go off when I'm cooking this kind of food, but it's mostly when I'm like frying, like bread fry, because the bread makes everything smoke up. Okay. Get my blender. And let's just find my tripod too. Took it off earlier. Where's the tripod? Took the tripod off earlier. Do. Yeah, Lucky's getting his food. Looney is pooped. She is pooped out. Oh, there's the tripod. Okay. I picked the mat up because I meant to set the iRobot vacuum, the little robot vacuum, out when I went to the beach. I meant to set it, but I didn't. I just had to put the rug back down. I never ended up using it. Yeah, I do more veggies on my pizza. I don't really... Pepperoni's fine, I guess, on occasion. It tends to make things a little too greasy for my liking, and then my stomach... I like the taste of it, but it's just too greasy for my stomach. It's already greasy enough with just the cheese. Alright. So here's my sauce. It's just the boiled tomatoes, like I just did the same thing. I did the same thing I did for the eggplant, as I just took a bunch of the garden tomatoes that we've been having. My little garden platter over here. I'm having lots of good harvest from our garden, so eggplants. There's more eggplant already. Cucumbers, tomato. I'm going to need some peppers to go with my mushrooms. And that's just some extra herbs from last week. I had what's it called? Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I had string beans. We had our first batch of string beans from the garden the other day. So I had some string beans last night for dinner. Those were delicious. I love our garden string beans. There's nothing like them. They don't grow the same type. It's like a different kind of string bean than what they sell in the store. They're like a pole bean. They're like long and they're more like flat, but the bean itself is flat, but then they have like the beans inside of them get nice and big. So they kind of like blow up and they're just really tasty. But they're like more like long and kind of like flat on the side. I think I have one of them to show you. The ones I have outside are bigger. This is kind of a dud that didn't make it into the pan. But they're not like, you know, the ones in the store are more round. They're not like the round ones. These ones are, see, they're like curved. It's like a line and then it's flat on the side. So, and then yeah, the little beans like bulge out of them. They're very tasty. You can even eat them raw. Get the little beans. Yeah. Yeah, I had a whole big pot of them the other night. I ate them like 2 nights in a row. They're very tasty. This is plenty of sauce now. Yeah, so we just made the sauce with the stuff from the garden that we've been getting. Grabbed some tomatoes, threw it in the pot, and now I'm just blending it because I don't like the tomato chunks. Hold on. Get that up there. Yeah, the goats are all happy now. They got their hay. It's tasty. You put pepperoni and sometimes peppers on your husband and mushroom and onions on yours. Nice. Yeah, I love the mushrooms. Pepper, onion, and mushroom. My go-to. It's just so good. And now it's going to be even better because I have my own garden peppers. Usually I get them at the store. But now I have my own garden peppers and I'm getting these little... Usually I just have the green ones, but... some of them are turning orange now. Because we're going into the fall. They turn colors. So we usually get orange, and then there's some red ones. There should be some red ones coming, but they like these ones, but then some of them turn orange. So they're little sweet Italian peppers. Trying to get the extra sauce out of the pan here. Was Julie able to stay up, or is she too tired? I know I always end up doing my streams too late, and then she gets sleepy. So I got home too late to cook, especially because I had to go back out to get the goat hay. Okay, extra water in there. Okay, there we go. You're a little bit confused. Don't worry, but we're past the high, sweetie. We're past the high, remember? Remember, we're not going to get hung up on little things. She just said don't repeat, that's all. Yeah, all she said is one is enough, that's it. Doesn't need to be a big thing. Nobody's in trouble. Just said not to repeat, that's it. You don't need to get upset. No one's in trouble. If you start making it like a bigger thing than it is, then you'll be in trouble. But see, this is what happens is you get hung up on something that's not a big deal, and then you make it a big deal. And then the whole thing just becomes about this one thing that's stupid. So it's all good. It's all good. We're past that. That was like 10 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Is Julie up? Or did she go to bed? I always feel bad that Julie doesn't get to enjoy the streams. I mean, I leave them up. She can watch them tomorrow if she wants to watch me make pizza. I just know it's like part of it is just like being able to chat back and forth. But I do always respond to comments. So if she has comments to say while she's watching the video, that's kind of what I do is I'll like write comments while I'm watching videos as if I'm like part of the stream. So that's why you'll see me if I'm on people's videos, I'll leave like multiple comments because I'll just leave comments like through the stream so that I kind of feel like I'm part of it. And then people can just respond to what they want to or not. It doesn't bother me. It just makes me feel like I'm part of the stream. It's kind of how I watch things. When I miss them, I'll go and like watch it after, and then I'll leave little comments like as I'm watching. So everyone's welcome to do that. And I do respond to most comments. So if I have something to say back to it, which I usually try to say at least something back, even if it's just like an acknowledgement or a thumbs up if I like it. But try to show that it's at least acknowledged. And then I'll usually respond back to anything that's more than like anything that's like an actual question or something that's like has substance to it. Basically, if someone actually leaves me a thought, I'll respond. If it's just like, oh, that's so cute, so I'll just usually just put like a thumbs up or heart it or whatever. But if someone actually like shares a thought back and forth, then I'll go back and forth. Julie's sleeping because she's tired. I figured she would probably fall asleep, but yeah, she's welcome to watch it tomorrow. I always leave everything up. And you can let her know that I do always respond to comments, though I'm sure she's noticed. I always respond to everybody. All right, doing my peppers. get my mushrooms out of the fridge. Hi, Raven. How are you? Oh, Looney. Looney's sitting right in front of the refrigerator. Lunar, you're right in front of the refrigerator. How am I supposed to get my mushrooms? Oh, hi. I don't want to hurt your back. I'll move you that way a little bit. Do it with my hand instead of the fridge because the fridge door is kind of hard. Looney's very sleepy. She don't even want to move. Yeah. She liked that kid throwing the ball for her. She was running all around like crazy. Huh, Luna? You liked that kid throwing that ball. Oh, there's my broccoli. Put that next week. And there's my other. Is that cabbage or onion? I cannot tell. Oh, I think that's a cabbage. That's a cabbage. Scoot. Doodly-doo. And then we got fresh mozzarella that's got to be used. And then regular mozzarella that's got to be used. Well, that doesn't have to be used. That one's new. The fresh one's got to get used. Hi. Here's our baby Lucky. And there's our baby Lucky. Yes, we're making pizza from the garden. It's our garden peppers, basil, tomato. Well, these are the tomatoes turned into sauce. Ta-da! You do one of those like transitions. You put it here and then you go, I'm not good at snapping my fingers, but you go, snap your finger and then the tomato disappears and the sauce appears. Snap a bloop. That's my transition. That's what they do on TikTok. Oh. I can't snap my fingers though. I like literally, my joints aren't strong enough to click and then it just hurts my fingers. Crust. We got our just an organic pizza crust. We got the organic one tonight. It's the Organics brand. Thin and crispy. Non-GMO. It's just a big pizza crust. We got the thin and crispy. Usually I do the original, but we went for thin and crispy today. So it'll be a thin crust. Alright, let's get the we'll get the onion going. I started doing my peppers, but the onion really has to start going first, and then I can wash the mushrooms while the onion gets going. Aw. You got your toy doggy Kiddo? Kiddo the dog. We named the toy dog Kiddo because they share a name. He's very cute. I'm glad you like him. I saw him in the store because they had these stuffed animals, these really cute stuffed animals. They're like really nice at my local grocery store. They were like really soft and fluffy. And I was like, I bet Kiddo would like that. I knew your birthday was coming up, so I picked it up for you. I just kept forgetting to mail it, so it got to you a little late. Onions are bothering my eyes. Ah. Yeah, don't worry about the highs. It was just a repeat. You're doing fine now. It happens sometimes. I'm not expecting you to be cured all at once, but you're trying. That's all we expect from people is to try. She's just reminding you. She's just reminding you that we only need one. That's all. But you don't have to make it like an upsetting thing. Oh, gosh, my eyeballs. The onions sting my eyes. Ooh. Alrighty. Try to so over here where you guys can actually see. Oh, you know what? I have to move my dish rack so you guys can have space to put my phone. It is now. It's a little stuffed toy I gave her for her birthday. I sent it to her and I filled it with lots of hugs. So I take all the animals, the little stuffed animals. I did the same thing for MJ Stuffy. I take the little stuffed animals and I go and fill them with hugs. And then I send them to my friends. So my friend gets lots of hugs. So like this is the one I did for MJ. I have a little bear, not bear, it's a Pomeranian puppy for MJ. Because she has emotional day issues too. So she wanted something to hug. So I take the stuffies and I fill them with lots of hugs. I go, oh, love this stuffy. I give them lots and lots of hugs. And then I say, take those hugs home to your mommy. I tell them to take the hugs home to their mommy, and then I send them a package. And so that's what I did with Kiddo's birthday dog. Kiddo got a little birthday dog too. MJ's is more realistic. It like looks like an actual Pomeranian. Is actually the size of a Pomeranian. The one I got for Kiddo is more like a cartoon doggy. You made an Amazon wish list. Nice. So yeah, I just send them with hugs. I fill them with hugs, so then when my friends need a hug, they can get a hug from me. Because I gave the hugs to the dog, and then the dog is going to take the hugs from me to them. So yeah, it becomes like a little emotional support animal. Because I can't be there to give my friends a hug in person. So... yeah, I was trying to ask earlier, like, what kind of things do you put on a wish list? And is it like just a YouTube wish list, or just for like regular, like whatever, anyday things? I would make like a YouTube wish list, because there's some things I need for the channel that if anyone wanted to help out with, especially I need a new microphone. Apparently my volume was really low the other day. I don't know how it is now, but I think it was like me and Kiddo had mismatched volume. So when I was live on her channel, my volume was really low and hers was really high. And it was like we couldn't, obviously people have to set their volume at a certain level. But it was hard for them to get it right with me being so low. But I used to have an external microphone. It just doesn't connect to my new phone. My new phone doesn't have an audio jack, which is where the microphone port usually goes into the audio jack, but it doesn't have one. So you need a microphone, apparently, that like they make ones that go through USB. Is it MJ's birthday soon? I don't think so. I just got it for her because she was struggling with her emotional health a couple weeks back. I don't know when her birthday is. I think her birthday already passed. She was just struggling a few weeks back, so I wanted her to know someone cared about her. She's had issues and she's, done wrong and stuff, but she is this horrible person that some people make her feel like. Nobody deserves to feel like they're the scum of the earth. Everyone deserves to have people that care about them. long as you weren't actually the scum of the earth, which she's not. Oh, your birthday's coming up? Nice. I have to get something for Jamie now. I don't know what you're into though, Jamie. Get you some pepperoni for your pizza. Yeah, they'll have to let us know when it's your birthday, and I'll wish you a happy celebration. What day is yours? September something. I'll put it on my calendar so I remember to wish you a happy birthday. If you don't mind sharing what day your birthday is, I'll put it on my calendar and give you a shout out for your birthday. And I'll say happy birthday to Jamie like I did for Kiddo. All right, we got our onions in there. Ooh, Jesus. All right, we cleaned my stove earlier, so this is just a little off. Not on the burner all the way. There we go. All right, there we go. It just came off the burner a little bit. Dog hairs on the pan. The dog hairs just float everywhere. They get all in the house. Whew. Number 13, spooky. You take the dog to the bathroom? Well, don't pee on it. Don't get pee on it, kiddo. Because they're a pain to wash, stuffed animals. I had to wash my fox and it ruined his fur. I kind of feel bad. My fox, the cat's knocked over. Although I didn't get it too bad, and I did hear that you can blow it out. I need to blow it out with the blow dryer. He just got like kind of matted. I did keep it like so that the texture isn't all pilled. It's still nice and soft. He's just kind of like just disheveled looking. But I did make it so that the fur didn't get pilled up. I was very careful. I hand washed it. But he's just very disheveled. He used to be more smooth. Now his fur's all disheveled. They said if you run the blow dryer on it and like you can like fluff it back up into place. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, there's my stuffies. And my little fox, he's my favorite. September 13th. Nice. All right, I'll put it on my calendar. I have my little doggy calendar over there. That's where I put everyone's birthdays. But yeah, the cat spilled. It came off nice, but they spilled like the freaking dark, it's like balsamic vinaigrette. It was a balsamic vinaigrette glaze, so it was like thick glaze. It was like black. It's this stuff, basically. It's like this thick black, dark, purpley black glaze. It's sticky. And they spilled it onto my stuffy because he was sitting up here on the side of the counter. And I don't know, they knocked things over. Yeah, I combed him when I was first wetting him with the water, and that helped a little bit. When I was washing him, I used the comb to keep the hairs from pilling together. Now he just needs to be like fluffed back up. That is what I did to keep it from from getting all crappy. Just very lightly, like hand washed him, squeezed, and then I used the comb to like unpill the fur, the things before I let him dry. I like would comb it sporadically as he was drying, and then like fluff him with my hands. But he needs to be gone over with the hair dryer. They said not to use the hairdryer while it's wet, though. You're only using it to like fluff it up, because if you use it when it's wet, it makes the furs like shrink in with like the fibers when they're wet. If you get them warm, like from wet to like warm and wet, they'll like coil up, and then that's what makes the fabric pill up, is they start to, the fibers all coil. Becomes like felted almost. It's going to happen eventually to most stuffed animals, but as long as you can keep them nice, it's nice. They all feel nice when they're soft. He was like a super soft little fox, and I just like the way he feels. And that's how Kiddo's dog is too. The one I got for her is that nice soft fabric. That's why I like it. I was like, dang, these stuffies are so soft. That's why I figured she would like it, because it's really, I'm sure it smelled lovely. It actually does smell nice now. It smelled like a salad before because it had salad dressing all over it. Sorry, you guys can't really see. Doing my... Those are for the birds. Those little tops of the peppers. They like the little pepper tops. The little pepper tops. The little pepper tops for the little birdie birds. Oh, there it is. Hi, Looney. Yeah, he smells nice now. I washed him in like the nice fabric softener and the Downy fresh scent. What's it called? The like washing machine stuff. Detergent. I can't think of words right now. I better get like that where the simplest words just completely leave your brain. The simplest words are like just gone. The toy dog helped you. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad he made you feel better. I'm sorry you felt like you were going to cry, but nobody's mad here, so we're all good. I don't know why you crying. But I hope you feel better, because we're all good over here. But that's what he's for. Your little emotional support doggy. That's what he's there for. Until you can get a real cat to snuggle. I saw how much that kitty wanted to come home with you the other night. Oh my goodness. Jamie, did you see Kiddo's video at the pet store? It's almost gonna go in the oven, Mom. Mom's getting hungry watching. Kiddo was at the pet store the other night, and there was a little kitty. I'm putting the mushrooms on. Those gotta cook for a couple minutes, and then it'll be 20 minutes in the oven. Mama getting hungry. Mushrooms are going on. They gotta cook for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then pizza goes in the oven for 20 minutes. So 25 minutes for food. Hungry will become hangry. Mama's hangry. Mama getting hangry. if you guys saw Kiddo's video, Christine, the animal lover channel, Jamie's getting hungry too. I'm making everybody hungry. Yeah, if you saw her channel the other night, she went to the pet store just to look at the animals while her dad was doing something. No, the pet store was next door. And there was a cute little kitty there. He almost looked like Lucky. He was like black and white. He just had a little more white because his white went like all the way up. He had a little bit on his face. But he had the same pink nose, and then it went up the nose like this, like Lucky. And that kitten looked like he wanted to go home with you, kiddo. Yeah, Jamie, you gotta go get your pepperoni and make your pizza. Is that actually on the menu this week? I had all the supplies pretty much. Kiddo just reminded me, she goes, you haven't done a pizza stream in a while. And I don't remember what I was doing. I was coming home from PT. I was talking to her the other night. She was saying how she wanted to do a pizza stream. And I was like, actually, I do have like pretty much all of the ingredients. And yeah, I think it was that night. I was coming home from PT and I was on my way to Shaw's right after. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll just stop at Shaw's and grab like the one extra thing I needed was like the onion and the mushrooms. Because I'm not going to make my in the crust, of course. And the little crust. That was all I needed was the crust and then the onions. I mean, I could make a crust at home, but it's too much effort. It's a nice, easy meal to come home to at the end of the day if you already got almost everything made. And then you've got the crust made and you just put it together. Telling my mom to hit the like button. Yeah, Mama, hit the like button. Gotta give me all them likes. Teresa's my mom, Jamie. Oh, I think I unsubscribed her on her computer before because she was annoying me. She kept like bickering about everything I posted online. She's like, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. So I just unsubbed her, but she's not allowed to watch. It's just kind of sometimes feels like you're being watched when your mom's over your shoulder. Oh, I know you look so sad, kiddo, when you were leaving the store. I hope someone adopts that little kitty. He did look like he really wanted to come home with you. I hope he finds a home soon. Maybe after you guys move, you'll be able to. No, don't block my mom. Don't block my mom. I'm not going that far. I just unsubbed her, so it wasn't that easy for her to peek. She has to just go out of her way a little more if she really wants to peek. But she's busy. She ain't got time to watch everything I do anyway. She's doing her own thing most of the time. She's a busy lady. I know it was a joke. I wasn't sure at first, though. I was like, oh my God. I was like, don't do that. I'll have hell to pay. You block my mama. She'll block me right out of the house. Yes, Mommy's my biggest fan. She's a fan of me even when I ain't a fan of myself, so gotta give it up for moms. They stress you out, but they're pretty awesome too. I wouldn't have it any other way. I could do with a little less nagging, but she's gonna be nice right now because I got her food hostage. Are you in bed, Mom? You waiting for me to deliver, or are you still on the computer? Makes it easier to talk to, at least, than just yelling across the room. I don't have to go, Ma! Do you want me to bring you the pizza? Alright, so this is almost done. Oh, I turned it off, not down. Alright. This just has to cook for like an extra minute to let the mushrooms get a little less, just cook the mushrooms down a little tiny bit more. Hi, Z-mates. How's it going? Z-mates. Yeah, you said your heart was broken for the kitty cat. Yeah, I just saw that. I said, I hope the kitty gets adopted by someone soon because he looked sad that people were leaving and not adopting him. He definitely wanted you, though. He was trying to climb into your arms as you were going. He said, "No, take me with you." Yes, I'm a good cook. Thank you. My mom makes really good soup, though. There's no challenge in her soup. I can make a decent soup on some things, but my mom has like the best, like good go-to, like hearty winter soups. In the wintertime, there's nothing like my mom's soups. It's like kind of too much for me in the summer, and even she doesn't make them that much in the summer. It's just, nobody wants hot soup in the summer, but in the winter, cold day, Mom grabs all our, we like stash stuff in the freezer from the summer harvest usually. Like some of my kale I'll usually bag up and throw in the freezer. Try to jar as much as we can, but our garden's much smaller now than it used to be, so we don't have as much to prep and jar. Like even the tomatoes, we used to jar up to 40 jars of tomatoes a year. I would jar all my own tomato sauce and have like a big cupboard with like over 40 jars of tomatoes. And we don't really have that anymore, which is been kind of sad, but I don't know. We tried to expand the garden a little bit this year, maybe a little bit more next year. I would love to just get enough to get my tomatoes back, to be able to jar my tomatoes. But you have to have a big field for just rows and rows of tomatoes. Like I had like 6 rows of tomatoes. And right now, if I do 6 rows of tomatoes, it takes up my space to grow other things. So if I can get like a couple more rows in for next year, I'd be able to get a couple more rows of tomatoes, and then they don't really take that much work. They actually they're in the beginning you gotta, plant them and then do the what's it called? The staking, get them all staked up. But they don't have that many pests to go after them. It's mostly just those hornworms, those big giant green caterpillars I was showing you guys. The hornworms are a pain in the butt, but They only come a certain time of year, and they're pretty easy to find usually. So they're so big. I mean, they kind of camouflage because they're the same exact color of the leaf, but they're pretty easy to find. So it's not like a huge deal. Oh, there's actually 2 of them in here. I didn't realize that. All right. Is there one in? Let's see. Let's see if I can fit this in the mini one because it takes too long to use my. Yeah, I think this will fit. I think this will fit in here. On this, my oven takes too long to heat up. It takes like over a half hour just to heat up the oven, and I forgot to turn it on. So. Oh. Yeah, we don't eat as many, but I'd like to at least jar a few. We haven't even like gotten enough to jar a few. Like by the end of the season, we kind of end up using them all. Maybe like 1 or 2 jars, and that's really not much. Especially when we like to give them away to the boys and gifts and stuff. Pizza, not frozen, fresh, and then 15 minutes. All right. I usually do 15 minutes and then I take the top off for another 5 minutes. You need to grow your own tomatoes, but you don't have a green thumb. Ooh, you've been spending $10 a week just on cherry tomatoes, and $40 a month on tomatoes is crazy. Yeah, that's a lot. That is the one thing about gardening, is it does help you offset your grocery bill a bit. Because I'm able to just go to the store and grab like mushrooms and onion and one of these, and I got the rest of is dinner. Like I already got the peppers, got the tomatoes and everything else. So yeah, here we go. Got our thin and crispy dough. Now we're gonna put this on. Get 10 jars next year. One a weekend for the winter. Oh, 1 jar a week for the winter. Is there only 10 weeks of winter? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like 2.5 months. I'd say like 15 would be preferable, but last you at least a couple months, I guess. The winter's kind of longer than 2 months, but I think that was a little too much sauce because this is a thin crust. It's a thin crust pizza. The sauce is going to go right through it. Let's see. That's better. Just had a little too much. A little too much. And yeah, me and my mom both deal with heartburn now. I had an ulcer for a while that has mostly gotten better, but it acts up if I eat too much tomatoey, acidy food. And the tomato really does it. I used to like to eat, we would eat this sauce like it was a soup. We would make a sauce, and then after eating our pasta, we'd just eat it with a spoon and just go and dip into the sauce. Just a regular sauce, as if it was tomato soup. Mm. Mm. Yeah, when I have more time, I would make my own dough, but good and works for a night where we get home late and we just want to throw something together. It would be another 2 hours if I made my own dough. Because you need the dough to rise. Your winter ain't. Yeah, our winter isn't that short either. I don't know what my mom's talking about. Skipping the month where she goes to Florida. I think that's what it is. She says, I'll go to Florida for the 3rd month. Maybe 2. It says 10 jars for 3 months-ish, right? 4, 8 for 2.5 months, and then she says the 3rd month I'm going to Florida. All right, we're gonna put here, and you guys, this is the fun part where we put the cheese on. Woo. The cheesy peasies. All right, here's our mozzarella. And get some Romano. So a little different flavor in there. And then I also have the fresh mozzarella cheese. I kind of get this up to the sides here. Hey, Pollux Caster, how are you doing? You surprisingly don't have any issues with indigestion or anything like that after your surgery. That could be a huge problem. Yeah, mine is because I was taking too much Motrin for a while. Ate my stomach up. You had the stomach stapling surgery. Is that what that was? Yeah, we're making pizza tonight. I'm just trying to get the cheese up to the edges. Just trying to get it up to the sides. Ooh, that's a piece of the mushroom. Like the mushroom tips. There we go. All right, that's good. And now we're going to get some chunks of fresh mozzarella. There's some more Romano. I'll throw some of that on there. Some fresh mozzarella chunks. And then we put our other toppings, our pepper, onion, mushroom, etc. But here's the fresh one, fresh cheese. I gotta use this up before it goes bad, so use some of it. Looney, there's a hard piece on the end. There you go. Give Looney a piece. Look at her, she ain't even getting up to get it. She's getting it from a lay down position. Yeah, get your cheese, that's for you. There's like a hard piece on the end where it was not quite sealed. She's too tired to even get up tonight. She really had fun with that kid playing. Yeah, I just gave Looney some. They removed 80% of your stomach. Oof. Yeah, is that part of like a gastric bypass, or why did they do that? Hard to remember everyone's story, but I think I remember you saying something about that. I thought it was like a gastric bypass type of thing. Or the stomach stapling, basically. Yes, I pay the cheese tax. It's like having your stomach stapled. You must pay the cheese tax. You must pay the cheese tax. The cheese tax, the cheese tax. You must pay the cheese tax. Did you finish? Where's Lucky? Is Lucky getting a piece of tax? Yeah, that one's too big. It looks like one piece huge. Yeah, there's another hard piece too. That one was hard. Here you go. Ludy's getting the pieces that are too hard. There was a couple pieces on the ends that were like dried up a little bit. Okay. All right, now we get our pepper, onion, and mushroom, and then this is going to pop into the oven. That's my fingers. All right, pepper, onion, mushroom going on. You can't overeat it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, part of like a stomach stapling, gastric bypass type thing. I know there's different names for, it's like basically all for the same issue, but they have like different procedures for it that all kind of target the same problem. It's like a weight loss surgery, basically. Has it worked well? And have you had too many side effects from it? It seems like at least you don't have the indigestion issue, which is good. It's probably, I mean, you probably have to be very diligent with it. If you ate too much, then you probably would end up getting the indigestion because the acid and everything just comes back up, the stomach acid, because it can't fit in your stomach anymore. But you must be good about it if you're not getting the indigestion. It must have worked. And you got to still learn to eat smaller amounts over time, because if you don't, you're going to end up throwing up all the time because it just can't fit in there, or it slowly stretches your stomach back out again. Okay, I'm just going to move these around a little bit, spread them out a little more, because I was kind of like getting spoonfuls with the spoon. They all kind of dropped in one spot. All right, Mama, here's our pizza. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you don't have any side effects. Side effects are no fun. So here's our pizza. This is going to go in the oven. Actually, did I put the basil on? I had our little, I did chop some up earlier. There's some more little pieces. What did I do with the other one? I did chop some up and put it on, but there's some more little pieces. Throw some fresh. There's a little sprig right in the middle. Ta-da! All right, I just need a piece of foil to go over this so the cheese don't burn. Yeah, I cook it for like 15 minutes first, and then we put on them with the foil, and then I take the foil off for like the last 5 minutes or so. This one should probably actually cook faster because it's a thin crust. Where's our foil? Foil, foil, foil. Do not foil my plans. The foil is foiling my plans because I'm out of foil. Where is the foil? The foil is spoiling me. The foil over here? Oh, I'll be in a minute to help. Yeah, I don't see it in here. I don't remember running out. Usually I notice if we're getting low. I have some in here. Where's the dinner? It's right here. It's gonna cook. It's just gotta go through the cooker. Yeah, seriously, where's my foil? I don't want to leave that there on the edge for too long with the Miss Doggy. Miss Doggy. Miss Doggy. Maybe under here? Is it way in the bottom drawer? Oh, it's way in the bottom drawer. I don't know why it ended up in there. Never mind, I got it. It's in the drawer I don't usually put it in. Yes, we're making pizza today. So this one will go in, and lovely pizza. And then you're gonna get those up there so they don't burn. And then I get a little foil. And I do that thing where I kind of tint it over, like curve the bottom and kind of puff up the top so it's like a little tint. So the cheese don't stick to it. You can't put it right over it because the cheese will stick. So you gotta kind of like tint it around on the sides. There you go. There you go. Ta-da! Thank you. Yeah, so there's our pizza. You guys want to watch it cook for a minute? I gotta go help my mom. I'll be back in a sec. She needs help making her bed. I'm not gonna take it in her bedroom, so. Hold on, Lunar. Oh. Where's my little chair? Put it on this. I was like looking for something I can set this on so you guys can just watch the pizza cook. Keep an eye on that pizza for me. There you guys go. Pizza cam. Now I'm like thinking I'm telepathic. My mom like doesn't believe that she told me to go help her. She's like, I didn't ask you to come help me. Why are you here? Like, did you guys hear her come? Not, she didn't ask me to come help, but she said she was making her bed. And that usually means she needs help, because why would she bring it up otherwise? She always asks me for help. She has a king bed, and it's a pain in the butt, like walking all the way back around the bed 5 times to make the bed, which I totally get. If I was her, I'd want help too. Hey, don't steal the cheese. Don't steal that cheese. That's not for you. Oh no. Yeah, I told you, kiddo. I told you not to do that. I told you that's what you do eventually. That's why I told you not to pick at them so much. Because eventually you're going to make them bleed. But yeah, did you guys hear my mom say anything about her bed? I gotta go look back at the stream and see what happened. My mom's telling me I'm telepathic and that I just read her mind. I'm like, I don't think so. Be cool if I was, but. Alright, I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit. Bring these to the birds. The birdies are gonna get a goodie. They get these little. Yeah, they can have this string bean. I don't think birds like mushrooms. That's fun. Getting the little pieces I missed on the pan. Yum. Put mushroom in my mouth. Yummy yum. Yummy yum. Anyway, yeah, there's some little goodies for the birds, the odds and ends of my peppers. They like that stuff. Hi. Hi, birdie bird. Ooh, you guys need to get rid of this anyway. This is your birdie bread that's starting to go bad. Oh no, it's not. That's not the birdie bread. That's the this was summer squash I gave them the other day. Apparently they like that, but this one they didn't eat. Hey, Looney Loon, off the counters, Missy. There you go, Bluey Blue. But yeah, see, this stuff's going bad though. This one they didn't finish. This was like a whole thing that was full of seeds. That one's going icky. Icky. That one's getting icky. That one can get thrown away. Loon, off. Hey, Missy girl. Yeah, get off. Off. You're not allowed up there. You know it. You ain't allowed up there and you know it. If you're not allowed up there and you know it, get off the counter. Clap, clap. If you're not allowed on the counter and you're on the counter, get off the counter. Clap, clap. If you're not allowed on the counter and you're a dog and you know it, if you're not allowed on the counter and you know it, get off the counter. It's my song for Looney. Yes, that's my song for you. This is my song for you, Loon. This is my song for you. Yeah, do you have like Blistex or lip balm? No, I was talking to Christine. She picked her lips and made them bleed. I said we put some lip balm or Blistex or something.
I need to know that I didn't tell you I was going to bed while making my bed when I signed off. I think you just saw me sign off. That's what I think. You need to let me know for sure.
Oh, look. My mom thinks she's losing her mind. You're making me think I'm losing my mind, though. All right, we got to go do some investigation, guys. Yeah, go look for some like Blistex lip balm. Put some of that on your lips. Like blot your lips dry with like a tissue or something first, maybe. Get the blood off of there, and then put some of the stuff on there. All right, my mom thinks that she didn't tell me that she was going to make her bed. So we're gonna go do some investigation and go look at my live stream and go back. Can I go back in the stream while it's? I don't even. If I can go back in the stream while it's still playing. Sometimes I can. I don't know. Depends. My mom's gaslighting me. She didn't tell me. So how did I know? If she didn't tell me, then how did I know? When I was going to, now you're all gaslighting me. When I was going to get the foil, she didn't, no, not in the chat, out loud. I told her it wasn't in the chat. Here, let me replay this again. Hold on.
I'd probably actually cook faster because in a minute to help.
Yeah, here we go. I'll go in a minute to help. What'd she say? I just said I'll go in a minute to help. Alright, I just need a piece of foil to go over this so the cheese don't burn. Yeah, I cook it for Did she like say 15 something? minutes first. Did she call out to me? And then I'm like looking at my
put
own.
with the foil, and then I take the foil off for like the last 5
Looking at my own live to see what happened.
Probably actually cook faster because it's a thin crust. Here's our foil.
Yeah,
Foil.
Yeah, I went to go ask my mom where the foil was. And that's when I thought she told me.
The foil is spoiling my plans because I'm out of foil. Where is the foil?
Hi, Abdul, how's it going? Just catching up on my own stream.
Foil over here?
Here, hold on. Yeah, let's go over here for a sec. Right when I ask her, I thought she said it right then. Let me go on normal speed again.
Oh, I'll be in.
Oh, she said, I'm trying to make my bed by myself. No, it was just an offhand comment. She just said, I'm trying to make my bed by myself. And then I said,
a minute to help.
See? Here, listen.
Foil over here.
Beauty, being sweet. Close.
Oh, I'll be in a minute to help.
Yeah, she said, I'm trying to make my bed by myself. Looney gotta go out. Oh, Looney, I gotta fix your collar that you put on at night. Wait, and don't let those naughty kitties out. Yeah, her collar got all the sand's all stuck in it. I gotta take this to the sink and wash it out. Get the sand out of it. I can't get the collar off the leash because the leash has sand all stuck in it. But yeah, that's all that happened. She didn't ask me to help. She just said it like she needed help. She mentioned it earlier too, that she had to do it by herself and asked me to help earlier. I think she kind of asked me to help. Same kind of thing, like basically implying that she needed help. When she says I'm trying to insert this really hard task by myself, that pretty much means I would like help. And if I can, I don't mind. If I'm in the middle of doing something else, then no, sometimes I can't, but. It's like if I told her, I'm trying to get this paddleboard up onto my roof by myself. Ugh. That means, can you please help me? Sand stuck in it. Yeah, usually when someone tells you they're doing something really kind of difficult and time consuming. When they're trying to do it by themselves, it means that they want help. That's the like sand stuck. The sand gets stuck. Right, I'm trying to flush Whiskey's cheek by myself. Exactly, that kind of thing. That would have been nice. That's what I was hoping for someone to notice all week, but her mind doesn't think the same way I do. I was hoping she'd take the hint back when I was doing that. You know, she always wants people to like do things without her asking, but then when she does actually like kind of ask or at least imply stuff, she wonders like why I'm actually helping. But then if I don't help when she like didn't ask anything, she'll like not ask me to do anything. And then she's like, why didn't you do this? And I'm like, you didn't ask me to do it. If you wanted me to do something, you gotta like ask. And ask at like a convenient time that like I'm not doing something else. So she'll expect me to do things when she didn't ask at all. But then when she actually does imply and asks me, then she's surprised when I do help. It's like, I do help. You just have to like actually ask. If you ask me to help, I'll help. But you can't expect me to know what you want if you don't ask. Hey, Lucky. There's our Lucky. All right, Looney. You can go out now. I got your collar. I just have to get the sand gets all stuck in it. It probably needs a little more. It's still a little, got most of it out. The sand gets stuck like it goes in. Anyone who's had dogs and gone to the beach knows this. It gets, all the sand gets stuck in the little down. So the thing that can't move, it makes the thing get stuck. This whole thing's gonna have to get washed out and shaken out. It's all full of sand. Can't leave it in the house. Here's my Lucky. All right, Luna, you ready to go out? Go out? My fruit snacks. Hi. Look at you with your little crossed paws. Look at you with those cute little cross paws. Ready? Come on. Come on. Did you still want to go out? You don't have to. You're the one that was asking me. You're the one that was asking me. You're the one that was asking. But nobody's forcing you. You can stay right there comfy on the couch if you want. Yeah. You can stay there comfy on the couch. Comfy, comfy, comfy puppy. There you go. You do need those nails clipped. They're getting awful long. Mr. Lucky. Hi. How are you doing, Mr. Tuxedo Cat? Mr. Man. Little Mr. Man doesn't get to become a man tonight because you're stuck in the house. You're stuck in the house. No werecat shenanigans. No little werecat shenanigans tonight. That's our inside joke now, that Lucky goes out and turns into a man. All the kitties are actually little men. They're little werecat men. They're little men who live in baskets. They're little fairy men. Huh? Are you a little fairy man? Yeah. The baby. The little baby. Yeah, luckily Whiskey's pretty much all better now. So as long as he doesn't have anything crazy happen and like take some crazy turn where he's like almost healed, I can't imagine it getting reinfected at this point. He just has like a little scabby scar type of thing that's giving him a little cowlick. So his fur still looks like puffed up, but when you touch it, it's not puffed up. It's just the fur making it look, because he's got this cowlick that puffs his fur up. It's where the scab is and the scar. Yes. So he's getting all better now. Finally, no more. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's always going to have like a little bit of a cowlick there now. Yeah, he's got a little scar. I mean, for everything he had going on for months, like that's gonna scar. It was a pretty deep wound because it like ate all the way through his cheek. It's kind of crazy how bacteria can just like eat through the tissue. And then they had to lance it open, and then I had to lance it open a little bit and open it back up when it was yeah, that was crazy. That was a few months of craziness trying to get that thing to go away. That first day I went out there where it was like went from nothing to the size of a grapefruit, I was like, what happened, Whiskey? And it's crazy that just they say it's a hay poke, like a little piece of hay just pokes into his cheek and can have that happen. Are you guys liking your peppers? Look at you guys. Yeah, look at these guys enjoying. You enjoying your goodies? Yeah. Are they gonna let you have any, or do you not want any? Yeah. We'll get you guys a separate treat because it looks like they're taking all the good stuff. They're hogging the treat bowl. I'll give you one of these. I'm just getting their little millet. Little millet. Yeah, yeah, one of these. Halo loves his millet. Yeah, and Blue, you want some too? Want some too, Mr. Blue? Yeah, that was a long few months. It's been like, it was like all summer almost trying to get rid of it. Your face healed so fast from a dog bite with no medication compared to Whiskey. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is crazy. Dog bites can be deep puncture wounds too. I mean, abscesses are no joke. But I mean, I was diligent too. Like, I was out there cleaning his dang face every day. Trying not to give the bacteria time to grow. Yeah. You guys were supposed to leave the millet for them because you guys were having the treats. Halo, you want the treats instead? Here, we'll do that. Yeah. All right, you guys have that one. Let's get one for you guys too over here. There you go. All right, since you guys are going to take that, put one over here for you guys too. You want to put it back here on your little thing? My sweet little parrots. Here, Blue. Blue never gets any. There you go. Because these little boogers came over and took over. Oh, now Looney wants to go back outside. Now she wants to go back outside. Little birds. Little birds. All right, you want to come over here? Here you go. Come over here and get it. Over there, Halo. There you go. Go get it. In the bowl. In the bowl it goes. In the bowl it goes. Yum. And then you can get the little peppers after. Someone's got to eat those peppers. Here. Eat this little pepper. Beep, beep. You can take that. Yeah. Yeah. Grateful. You don't want it? Here. Hi, sweetie. Here you go. You want it? No. She says, wait a minute. I forgot there's peppers up there. You guys got to decide which one you want. She's the like alpha bully. She thinks she's alpha bird. They all kind of make way for her when she comes in. She just bullies her way through. She's like Whiskey. There you go. All right, but they'll come back up here and then they'll go to that one. But at least there's 2 now, so. There wasn't like a lot of stuff, so I only put the peppers in one dish. Usually I'll divide stuff. But there wasn't much, so I only put the peppers in one dish. Although here's an extra piece that fell out. It's over here. Here, Halo. There's an extra piece. So if you want another one, there's one right there. Oh, you dropped your string bean too. The string bean. String bean. Ah, Mooney, get off. No, you don't do that. She does not usually jump at the cage. She's only doing that because I'm not giving her attention and she wants attention right now. You have a tiny scar under your eye and one under your, and the tiny one on your cheek. Oh, that only you can see. Is that's from the dog bite when you had it? Whose dog bit you? Sheesh. I'm just gonna go this way. Some of those drops through. I could never figure out how these worked before. I was like, how do these even work? But yeah, you just drop it through. And then you have this as there you go. Yeah, this is for her run so that it, for her run because it can't go over her head when she's pulling on it. This tightens and slippery on her run that she won't be able to slip off of. There you go. Go ahead. Oh, you got lucky. Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard dog bite to the. Yeah, you guys like that? Hit Blue, pecking around Halo's feet. Your dog bit me. Trying to bite a dog I was holding. You moved and he got you. Ooh. Ah. Don't bicker. Don't want you guys beating each other up. Yeah, you guys be nice. You know, you guys aren't supposed to split up. You guys are supposed to share one, and the other 2 are supposed to share the other. Twilight. Here. Come here, honey. Oh. Yeah, go to the other one. Go see your sister. Go to your sister. There you go. Go on over here. Go share with your sister so that Halo and Blue can have some. Oh, you guys need another one? Is that one almost empty? They were kind of small. All right, we'll break one more. All right, on my back. Is it back? Hold on. Okay. I think it's back. This whole phone, I feel like I should go back to T-Mobile and tell them this phone sucks and like trade it in or something. Like, I don't know if they'll do that, but I know that I've had it for a few weeks, but like, you can't figure out how bad it is until you've like been working with it. I like tried to give it a chance, but the thing like freezes. It just all of a sudden will freeze and stop working, and it's like the whole phone just kind of stops loading for a second. And I get a pop-up that says system UI isn't loading or something. Here you go. Like that in combination with T-Mobile itself stinking. Then they sold me like the worst phone in existence. Even the one before. This is supposedly an upgrade to the one I had before. I had the A15 before, and now I have the A16. Supposedly is an upgrade, but it does not work very well. My other one worked fine. I mean, I still had streaming issues, but that's just the Wi-Fi and the data thing. But this is like even worse. I thought it couldn't get any worse than what I was dealing with before. But yeah, need the birds another treat. So, but yeah, these two usually share Frightful and Twilight. And then Halo and Mr. Blue. Come on down, Blue. Come on. Yeah, come on. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, Halo and Blue usually share, but they split up, and then Frightful was down here and Twilight was up here. And I'm like, you guys can't split up and take both treats. Two of you are supposed to share over here and let them two share over here. But you guys can't split up and take both the treats. It's supposed to be shared between the two pairs. They tried to split up, to divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Are we back, or is it still frozen? It should be back. Little Lucky. Hi. Hello. Hi. Okay, ooh, it's dripping a little bit. Told you I probably put too much sauce because it's dripping. Ooh, it's dripping. I'm gonna put this under here so it don't. It's dripping. Oh, well, go to sleep, sweetie. I'm gonna get off in a minute. This pizza's pretty much done, so I gotta go get some and cut a piece for my mom, and then I'm gonna go and eat. Whew. So thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I felt bad that I haven't really been live that much this week. I've been like really overtired lately. And just, yeah, I don't know, just feeling fatigued and not feeling the best. So I just wasn't on very much. So I figured I'd stay on longer today. Did my paddling and then came back for round 2 with the cooking stream. So thank y'all for hanging out and coming back. Even when I have a bad week, I always make sure to come back. I just sometimes, I guess, need a week off. Yeah, it had been a few days since I'd been live. Probably at least almost a week or close to it. Hi. But yeah, good night, sweetie. Have a good night, kiddo. To the Animal Lover channel. Everyone want to go check out the Animal Lover channel. She made a really cute video the other day in the pet store. So everyone go like and subscribe to the Animal Lover channel. Mwah. Got her baby Lucky. Got her baby Lucky. Look at this baby. Look at this little white baby. Lucky says, good night, everybody. Good night. I'm Lucky and I'm the cutest kitty. I like to say good night to everybody because I take over the internet with my cuteness. Good night, everybody. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Good night. I love you. You're so cute. He's such a lovable little guy. He makes mommy worry when he tries to stay out all night, but he's very lovable. Mwah. Yeah, he was out till 6 a.m. the other night. He didn't come home till 6 in the morning. Naughty little boy. All right, let's get my thing. Y'all can see how it comes out. Sure, you guys want a big hug? Does everyone want a big hug for the night? I do love all you guys. You guys are great. It's nice to have company. Especially without having to have actual company. I couldn't handle people in my house all day with me, but it's nice to have like friends but at a distance. It's like I like you guys over there. I like you guys over there. We're still friends, but over there. Sometimes I just can't handle having too many people around. Yeah, let me grab the pizza and then I'll give you all a hug goodnight. Let me grab the pizza, then I will give you all a hug goodnight with Lucky. Stratton was here too. Oh, he might have gone back out. I think he might have snuck back out. I told him not to tell his brother because Stratus comes back. He'll come back pretty quick. He's usually not out for more than an hour or two. So I said, Stratus, you can go out, but don't tell your brother because I'm not letting him out. Yeah, I told Stratus he couldn't tell his brother. Oh, there it is, all done. Woo! Well, that's good. That's some good looking pizza. Oh, baby. Can't tilt it too much or the cheese will go flying. I just couldn't tilt it too much to show you guys or the cheese would have gone flying, but look at that, all bubbly. Delicious pizza. Aw, thank you. So yeah, here's the pizza. We're gonna get you a slice from my mommy and a slice for me. Get my mom's first. Ooh. I use this little chopper pizza cutter thing. So I try to get pretty even slices. Go into little fourths and then eighths or whatever. See, like that. Fourths and then eighths. I've heard some people even do like 16ths when they, or 12ths, right? 12ths or 16ths when they make like huge pizzas. They do them in like even smaller slices. Slices are so big, but this is a smaller pizza, so I don't need to make it that big or that many slices. Right. Oh, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Ma, 1 or 2 slices. 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, 4. I don't know how hungry she is. I always just give her an extra and have her put it aside if she doesn't want it. She can always just finish it tomorrow if she doesn't want it. I just don't want the dog going to steal it. I just give her 2 and have her text me if she doesn't finish it. I can come back and put it in her fridge. Whoop. Okay, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. Here's pizza for mommy. Got nice stringy cheese. It's a thin crust, so, but we'll bring this to my mom. All right, I'm cutting the video for a sec when I go in there because she's in bed. So when the thing goes black, it's just gonna go black for a second. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I just cut it.
I was watching, I went back on, I'm like, you better cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you in bed.
Keep the camera out of here.
It's off.
Yeah, I don't want people seeing me in bed, you know that. I want to see my whole apartment.
All right. Enjoy. Let me know if you don't finish it. I can put it in your fridge, but there's 2 of them. So.
What's the dog and the cats?
Dog just went out on the porch, so I got to get back to keep my eye on her. Yeah, she's on the porch on her run. Yeah, enjoy the pizza. It should be good. It looks very hot though. Be careful. Don't burn your mouth on the cheese. It just came out of the oven. Literally just came out, so be careful. All right, y'all. Here's my pizza. And I'll send y'all a goodnight hug. Some extra cheese that came off over there at the top. Get that extra crispy cheese there. Okay. Give a piece of that to Lucky, I guess. It's still hot? No, okay, I can touch it now. Sorry, I'm just trying to do stuff one-handed. There you go. All right. Extra stuff falling off the top. There we go. This extra cheesy piece right here. Love it. Hold on, I need my extra hand. I need my hand. Oh, itchy on my nose. Ta-da! It's a delicious cheesy slice. It's just a little too hot to even hold right now. Okay. Now we're gonna put this up here in the microwave so the doggy doesn't feel it when she comes in. Foil over it to stay warm in case I want more. 2 slices is usually pretty good though, because it's big and tasty. All right. Yeah, here's my pizza. I'm gonna go eat. Ooh. So it came out. Get the delicious little slice there. Do your little yum. Get a little yummy bite. 1 bite for the camera. That's so good. See, I'm gonna go sit over here and be hounded by my cat. I did save a little piece of cheese for him. Lucky, you want a piece of cheese? Here. Lucky, Mommy saved you a piece of cheese. Here. There you go. Yeah, it's a little hot. Be careful. Let me blow on it for you like a little baby. Yeah, here, take that side. It's not as hot. That's the side I was touching. There you go. Is it yummy? Yum. Yummy baby. Yeah, Mommy got you yummy cheese. Yummy, yummy cheese for the baby. Right. Good boy. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Love y'all. Big hugs. Thanks for coming to watch. Lucky wants a hug too. Lucky says, hugs everybody. Big hugs. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Have a good night, everybody. I'm going to eat, have my nice late dinner. So yeah, turn down the lights. I eat in the dark. And then get my drink. Actually, let me grab another one of those. My root beer's cold. Yeah, my root beer's cold now. I can have one of my root beer with dinner. I think I left the light on in the goat house. I gotta go back out there later, but yeah, we're gonna go turn the lights down, get into peaceful mode, and have my lovely dinner pizza and relax. So yeah, hope everyone has a good evening, and thanks for tuning in. Love y'all. Bye. Hugs. Lucky. Oh, is Lucky saying bye? Lucky says bye. And Looney's coming back in. Looney, you coming in to say goodbye? No, Lucky, you gotta stay. You got to stay. Come on, Loon. Don't touch my pizza. There you go. There you go, Lucky. Just can't go out. All right. Looney, say bye. Looney saying bye-bye. Lucky, you can't say bye-bye. You're staying here. Lucky says, I'll say bye. I'll go outside. I'll say bye-bye. I'm leaving. No, you can't go nowhere. No man hours tonight, mister. No little man adventures. Bye, everybody. Stay. No, my pizza. My pizza.